The media always seems to emphasize the negative in our community. We wanted to make this video to show a few of the positive changes our neighbors are making.
My name is Diana Quinn and I'm a parent volunteer at John Macneil School. We had an awful lot of vandalism happening up here. A lot of older teens would come up and hang out. It was a dark place away from prying eyes. This is the plan that we came up with 6 years ago for our school grounds. It actually looks like a very simplistic hand-drawn plan, but you'd be surprised with the amount of details that are in here. It starts off with the front of the school where we're located right now, with our little sunflower garden right here in the front. I love this garden actually. I take a lot of pride in this, and the kids really do as well. They love to come up and get their hands dirty. They love to get a gardening tool in their hand and be digging around. And we usually get the primary students out in June to be tilling the soil a little bit and working it around and getting it all fluffed up. And next thing you know, they're reporting to us, well, I was up on Thursday and I saw a weed, so I pulled it out. So they're really taking ownership, and they're trying very hard to nurture the gardens to the best of their abilities. Come around the corner here to the side, we have a play structure and some outdoor seating, and we come around to this end of the school where we have a mural on the end of the school. So this mural is one of my favorite pieces because it's the most colorful and probably has the most impact on the community because it's seen as the first item when you come up to the school grounds. But if you really stop and look at it, you see the kids' personalities in each one of these figures. And it seems, it's kind of like the Where's Waldo, you know, of the school, because every time you look at it, you find something different to see, something different to look at. It's really something that the kids are quite proud of being a part of. We got an Art Smart grant and we hired an artist, and she came in and came up with some rough plans, and you'll see when we have a look that there's actually 4 seasons on there. It's children at play during 4 seasons and 4 different times of the day. She worked with the children to come up with a plan, and she went into the classrooms and she had each one work on drawing figures in motion. Any motion they wanted, it was supposed to be representative of themselves. We're in the process of putting in a maze up here with shrubs and grass and little paths and whatnot, and the kids will be planting some wildflowers back there this spring. Putting it in was quite a challenge though. We had actually partnered up with some students from Dalhousie University who were working on 1,000 acres of green, and we had a busload of them come over on a Saturday, and we were going to dig, and we had everything delivered, and we got the students out here with their pickaxes. They were picking away and going at it, and after an hour and a half they had about 1.5 inches dug. We felt awful for them. And a woman happens to come walking by who's with her kids, and they go to the school here, and she said, oh, how come you guys didn't get a backhoe? We said, we can't afford a backhoe, we can afford kids, we can feed them. So she said, oh, my brother drives a backhoe. So she got on the phone with him. Within an hour, he came rolling in and made short work of digging up all the holes and planting the trees. The students were beside themselves. It was a win-win-win situation, and it brought tears to my eyes, and it does to this day, because it really embraces the whole message of what we're trying to do up here.